Rube has been operating this stall for over 20 years, and the byline for the stall is a Rice Havens maven, but it's a lot more than just rice, isn't it?
Oh, of course. Lots of beans, lots of flour, lots of grain.
Let's go right to the beans, though.
Yeah, these beans come from Peru.
Peru. These are the limas?
Yes, and they're very large. When they cook them, they really get large, and they're very, very tasty.
Is there a secret to cooking beans, Rube? What do you recommend?
Most beans have to be soaked overnight and then cooked for about an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's a pretty standard for all the different types of beans.
Yes, pretty standard. Yeah, well, not lentils, they're different, or
the barleys.
Barleys, they're for soups, and they just get thrown in.
You just push them in there.
The rest, they're just practically all the same.
I have no idea what I'm doing this weekend for my guests, so I'm thinking about doing maybe a couple salads or maybe a hot bean dish. What do you recommend? What do you think is going to be the best flavor and also best color?
Well, my best bean is this Great Northern, because it's soft and it cooks up great.
Oh, it looks like almost like a navy bean.
Yes, it's larger and it's softer. It cooks up much. The navy beans haven't been the best this year. I don't know why.
How about the soya beans? I mean, what would you do with soya beans? Same thing?
Soya beans are famous, but I don't know how people cook. They're so hard. They're hard as rocks.
So you probably have to soak them for maybe a couple days before
if you use a pressure cooker, you're all right. You can use them. But they're very hard. And these are marifats. Only people from England and Scotland, they're called mushy peas. Over there, they eat them with fish and chips. They put vinegar on them.
Pinto beans, yellow split peas. You also have a soup mix here, so you've given us a head start if I want to make a soup for the weekend.
It'll have to be soaked overnight because of the beans in it. It has to be soaked the same as any other bean.
So just soak them overnight and then they'll be all set to go.
Yeah, and they're cooked.
Good stuff. Now, do you want to move over and talk a little bit about rice? Because you have one of the largest rice collections, probably.
I think I have the largest selection of rice in the world.
Oh, is that something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You've given us a huge selection of rice to choose from. Purple rice, jasmine, pecan, short white, wahani, royal blend. And this is only this section. You've got how many different types of rice?
31 or 32.
And you also publish a wonderful cookbook that kind of gives me ideas, right?
Well, it's a little... it's been about 4 years. There's been a few changes in it, but it's still pretty good. There's one page for each rice.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Now, when you do an inventory, do you count each grain?
Of course. There's 14 million in there, and if you don't believe me, count them.
Okay, exactly. This is a wahani brown. What's significant about the wahani, or what do you find?
It comes from California, and it's very good, very nutty.
A nutty flavor.
Very nutty flavor. Very good.
And you also have sweet short, all these different white rices. What's the difference?
All rice grows brown. This is the brown for this. This is what we sell for rice pudding.
This is a rice pudding.
Yeah, that's for but you see, this is the brown for that, and this is the brown for the basmati. They all grow brown originally.
And then how do they get rid of the brown, or how do they hull them?
The guy with a file. I don't know.
You just get the different varieties.
That's
great.
Right.
Okay, I need something for the weekend. What do you recommend?
You should try this.
Pecan rice.
Pecan rice. It has a pecan. Nothing added. It comes from Louisiana, which is pecan country. That's where all the, and I think they're the only people in the world that grow it.
Wow.
But it's wonderful stuff.
So it's going to taste like a nutty flavor.
It has a pecan flavor.
Pecan, so I should serve it with a pecan pie, maybe a pecan chicken or something. That's
great.
No,
it goes with anything.
Okay, give me a pound of the pecan rice, because you've given me an idea for a recipe that I'm going to try a little later.
Okay, it's easy to cook. You won't be disappointed.
I know that. Rube, thanks very much. See you soon.